How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be heading back into the events of What If Gohan went Super Saiyan on Namek. In the last part we dealt with Cell getting his perfect form much earlier than in canon. If you missed that, then make sure to click the link up above to go and check it out. Unfortunately, the last part didn't get 500 likes, but it got kinda close, so I'll continue this one. If you want to see the next part faster, then let's see if we can get this video to 300 likes. This scenario was a patron suggestion by my patron, John Lister. So if you want to be like him and get your own What If turned into a series, then make sure to join all of these guys up here and pledge. It would really mean a lot. With all that out of the way, let's get right back into this scenario. Cell has attained his perfect form in front of the Sun household. Gohan, Trunks, and Piccolo all look in terror at the kind of power that Cell has gotten. Trunks curses himself for letting his hatred of the androids get the better of him, since now they have a larger threat here they need to deal with. Cell says that these guys are pretty strong, but nothing compared to the perfection that he is, and asks them to come at him. Trunks powers up and attacks Cell, with him dodging all of his attacks. Gohan and Piccolo then come in to help, with the same thing happening. Cell, faster than the eye can see, knocks Piccolo and Trunks away in a heartbeat and then goes for Gohan. Gohan can kind of catch up to Cell and is able to block the attack and counter one of his own. That hit kinda stung a bit to Cell, but not much. Him and Gohan keep fighting with Gohan, trying to give it everything he's got. But Cell just looks like he's trying to have fun with this, which angers Gohan since he's treating this like a game. Though he regains his senses after he realizes that Cell isn't trying to kill him. Gohan backs away and asks why Cell isn't giving it his all. Cell says that if he did, then Gohan would surely die, and he can't let him die yet, as that would be a waste of a future training partner. Gohan didn't expect this response, and asks if he's actually going to kill them all. Cell ponders for a moment and says that he may if they don't prove to be much of a challenge for him. He just wishes they were stronger, so he could take them all on and really test his strength. A voice off to the side tells them that that's exactly what they're gonna do, and the two turn to see Goku, fully recovered from his heart disease. Goku tells Cell that he seems really strong, and he'd love to fight him himself, but doubts he'd be able to do much the way he is now. If he can give them some time to train, then he'll have a great challenge. Cell is happy to see that Goku is still alive in this timeline, and agrees that he'll let them train, and hopes that this will be enough to challenge his perfect form. He gives them all 10 days to train, and once they're finished, to meet him at his Cell Games arena for their fateful showdown. Cell departs, and the others meet up with Goku, happy to see that he's okay. Goku tells them all that to defeat Cell, they should all train in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, since inside this room they can train for a year and a day. The others think this sounds like a great idea, and they gather up Vegeta as well, and head off to the chamber. Goku allows Vegeta and Trunks to go inside first, while him and Gohan will go in second. As they wait, Goku asks Gohan if Cell was really taking the fight to the death. Gohan admits that he doesn't think so. If he really wanted to kill them, he could have easily done it. He thinks that if they egg him on enough, then he might, but after fighting him for a little, he thinks that he's more like Goku himself than Gero. Goku is happy to hear that, as maybe this whole android thing can have a brighter outlook than he originally imagined. After a full day has passed, Vegeta and Trunks exit the time chamber and are a lot stronger than they were in canon. Since Trunks already had access to the grade 2 Super Saiyan form, Vegeta was able to exceed that level in no time. He didn't really want that kind of power anyway, since Goku and Gohan had managed to do so much better with their mastered Super Saiyan state. Since that's what he was aiming for, both him and Trunks men should do it themselves and master the form. Goku is impressed with the both of them managing this kind of power, though they don't have time to chat as it's his and Gohan's turn to enter the chamber. Once the two are inside, they're automatically at a bigger advantage here than they were in canon. Since they've already mastered the Super Saiyan form a long while ago, they don't need to worry about going there, and can go even further beyond. Goku can tell that Gohan has a lot more potential than he does, as even when they were training for the 3-year gap, Gohan managed to exceed his power quite a few times. As of right now, he thinks that Gohan is stronger than him, but the kid doesn't know that of course, and just thinks his dad is holding back. As they train some more, Goku really tries to get Gohan to stop holding back, and let go of his strength. He knows that he isn't a warrior, but just in case Cell really does want to kill them all, then he needs a new power to be able to stop him, and be able to save the Earth. Goku pushes Gohan more than he ever has before, and since Gohan's gotten a lot stronger during his time in the chamber, he manages to fully unlock the Super Saiyan 2 transformation. Gohan is surprised at this new power of his, and while he feels extremely angry once he transforms, due to the training he's had by his father, he's not going to explode in a rage frenzy like how he did against Frieza. Now he's able to rein himself in and be himself. unlocking Super Saiyan 2 in the chamber is a big win for Gohan, though now Goku wants to try and get this form himself. Of course, for the remainder of the time in the chamber, Gohan fights his father in the Super Saiyan 2 form, which pushes Goku to get the form himself, and now both of them have managed to access this kind of power. Once they exit from the time chamber, they are stronger than ever, with Vegeta being jealous of course, since the two have once again surpassed him. Over the next few days, the group continues to rest and train until the day of the Cell games arrive. Hey everybody, sorry to interrupt the video, but it's sponsorship time. This video is sponsored by Fandom Ion, who sells some really great anime and manga merch, and a bunch of other cool merch for some pretty cool prices, such as Marvel merch as well for all you Marvel nerds like me. If you want to get these fine items for an even lower price, then make sure you click the link in the description down below and put in the discount code DAMON for not 5% off, but 10% off of your order. Again, that's code DAMON for 10% off of your order. Hopefully, you won't regret your purchases. Now, let's get back into the video. This time, the only one showing up to the games would be our Z Fighters, as Cell didn't feel a need to go out and threaten the entire planet into showing up, which means that Mr. Satan is unfortunately going to be sitting this one out. Goku tells Gohan to go and fight first, as he wants him to know that fighting isn't a bad thing, and that now he can face a big threat without having to worry about losing control. It will be good for him. Gohan steps up to fight once more, and him and Cell duke it out. Cell is surprised on just how much powerful this kid has gotten in just 10 days, as he seems to be pretty outclassed, him of all people. Cell uses his full power on Gohan, which pushes him back slightly, but even in his regular Super Saiyan form, Cell really isn't much of him anymore. Cell is kinda irritated that he can't do anything, and spawns his Cell Juniors to join him in the fight. With all of these enemies coming at him at once, Gohan is having a little bit of a rougher time, as he gets hit more than he means to, but he knows the perfect way to get everybody off of him. As the enemies all rush him, he bursts into his Super Saiyan 2 transformation, and quickly knocks out all of the Cell Juniors. Cell himself punches Gohan, but all he does is shatter the bones in his hands, as Gohan's durability is too much for Cell. Gohan pretty much one-shots him away, and Cell collapses to the ground, not knowing what to do now. This is when he starts laughing. Gohan walks up and extends his hand to Cell, who takes it. Cell says that was a brilliant fight, and now he knows that it's a good thing he has those Saiyan cells inside himself, as after this fight, he knows for a fact now that he can get stronger than ever. Every Z fighter besides Goku is confused by this, but Cell isn't evil in this scenario. He's kind of an anti-hero, as he doesn't want to kill everybody, but doesn't care about saving anybody either. Why is he like this? Well, if you remember on Namek, Gohan was able to kill Frieza there, and prevent him or his father from coming to Earth. Since the two never arrived, the DNA of theirs was never collected, and with the evil inside themselves never added to Cell, he would be more like the present androids in his personality, as he doesn't want to kill everybody. Goku flies over and is happy that Cell feels this way, as he helped take care of the androids coming to kill him, and he's an ally after all. He's welcome to come and train with them anytime they get stronger, as they can teach him what they know. Cell would be happy to, and even his children can come along, as they're pretty powerful in their own right. The Cell games are over, with Cell being a good guy all along. And while Vegeta is kinda angry at this, at least he can get a new training partner to test his skills on. Trunks is just happy since he was happy he made the right choice in letting this creature absorb the androids, as now they're not a threat anymore. Android 16 is still around, but no matter what he says, Cell isn't going to release 17 and 18, and the others aren't too happy with him trying to kill Goku, so he really had no say in the matter. With him being pretty much unable to kill Goku or get the androids back, he goes off for his other directives in protecting nature, as a park ranger. Now with the Cell Saga finished, we can move into the 7-year gap between Buu. A lot has changed, with the two biggest ones being that Cell has joined the Z Fighters and Goku is still alive. Plus, both Gohan and Goku know Super Saiyan 2 right now, which makes them a lot stronger, and Cell a lot stronger as well once he trains with them. Trunks returns back to his future to continue protecting it, and maybe he'll find his own version of Cell there as well. Things are pretty much in peacetime, as Gohan is forced back into studying by his mom, and while he does train with Goku, Piccolo, and Cell occasionally, he is mostly into his studies now. Vegeta comes by to train with Cell to see what he's made of, and with Vegeta coming by, him and Goku kind of grow closer as friends and not too much as rivals, which is basically the relationship they have towards the end of the Buu Saga, meaning that they are much better friends here. The Cell Juniors are also a big help for when Goku needs to do his farming work, as they help him out in plowing the fields and get some money for it as well. Things are looking fantastic in peacetime, until those 7 years do all eventually pass and the wizard Babidi makes his way to the planet. Though we're going to be covering what happens there next time. I hope you all enjoyed the continuation of this scenario with Cell turning good in the end, and him and Gohan having a pretty good relationship rather than being mortal enemies. Next time, we're going to be heading into the Buu saga of this scenario. So, if you want to see that faster, make sure to like this video and subscribe. If this part can get 300 likes, then I'll make sure to work on another part. Thank you all so much for watching, and until we meet again. See you later!